Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, William Ruto used Mama Mboga and Boda and hustlers at large to run his 2022 campaign, and it worked in his favor because then he was carrying the emotion of the hustlers, Boda and Mama Mboga. It was like once he become president, then these people are going to have their day. It was just like State House is for Mama Mboga, it is for Boda, and hustlers have a stake in Ruto's government. That was the perception. But we know what happened. People cried, and today the issue of hustler is far away from State House and the Kenya Kwanza administration. But seemingly, Ruto is launching the 2027 campaign right away now. Again, Ruto is now strategically planning to use the same Mama Mboga, Boda, and hustler. And what we are seeing is that the same individuals are now going for the same Mama Mboga in a different way. And for those who remember, in the previous election, when Ruto was going to present his papers at IBC, he chose one Boda rider and one Mama Mboga, a lady by the name Pauline Waithera. They seconded him. And that was the face of Ruto's campaign, to win the Mama Mboga and the Bodas in this country. But we know after election what happened. Pauline Waithera came out to complain. It was even in the media, it was shared on Daily Nation. They used me. She said they used her and dumped her later. It was a huge story. It confirms that really, anytime they want to go out, they were going for her, brand her, and use her. So she was the brand ambassador for Mama Mboga in Ruto's campaign. But later, after election, she was dumped. I'm saying so because I have seen Gachagwa sharing another new photos of another old lady that seemingly is like they have started the same journey. But first of all, before we go to what Gachagwa is trying to bring out, I want to listen to Pauline Waithera complaining on how this administration used her for campaign, then after that, she was dumped.
Kwa nini tabu tufanye uchaguzi? Mbona hakuna hata mmoja aliniita? Tuselekee, at least tuselekee. A cup of tea. A cup of tea. Boy.
Aha, sama jambo.
Hata bonoko. Kwa nini kwa bonoko? Alikuwa ananitumia kama bonoko. Unajua bonoko ukienda upate nini? Ukate, what do you call it? Passport. Mwisho uende ati unataka kwenda. Ukienda kule kwa ofisi ya angaliwe, unaambiwa, "Ma'am, hii ni nini unatuletea na hii ni bonoko." Why? Juu ulichukua ya magendo. Yes.
Mbona walikuwa wanataka kukutumia tu?
Yes. That's what I want to say. Don't must nijue ofisi. Kunita tu ataka occasion to celebrate. Vile walikuwa wananisumbua kila wakati nilikuwa nakaa kama swala. Juu anaweza kuniita anytime wakati wa campaign.
Walikuwa lakini sasa hivi hawakuhitaji.
Where? Hata kapate, hata kamoja hawajaniita mimi. Hata one day twende tukaselekee. Hakuna hata moja.
Now, before we go to Gachagwa's post, just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to this discussion. Now, this is what Gachagwa posted yesterday. It was a beautiful day. And you can see an old-aged lady in a photo. At first place, it's like she was walking towards the Gachagwa, holding a piece of maize in her hands. Then she moved close to Gachagwa, and seemingly it's like Gachagwa is receiving the maize from the lady. That's how you can describe this photo. But again, in the manner in which they have put this photo, it can again be like she walked towards Gachagwa, then Gachagwa gave a maize to her. But seemingly it's like she's the one who gave the maize, in my view. I don't know, in your own analysis, you can tell me in the comment section. But above all, it is an old lady trying to engage with Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy president to William Ruto. Now, this photo had a reason, and Gachagua, there is something he was looking for. That's why he decided just to post 1, 2, 3, 4 photos with this lady, but no any other individual. And he gave it the view he thought about it. It was a beautiful day. He had a reason why. And the entire reason about this is about this government being close to the women. The narrative of women, Mama Mboga, is coming back. They want to create a perception that they are close to Mama Mboga. Because we know very well, after election, there was no way Mama Mboga is being mentioned, even up to now. And we understand how the women in business are feeling in this country. Pauline Waithera just explained what they did to her. People realized when Ruto took over power that he did not have any plan to work with Mama Mboga or Boda Boda. But Gachagua is trying to bring it back. Sisi tuko karibu na wamama. Even the old lady, I can engage her. She can give me maize freely and I eat. This is how low we are to the people. We are next to the people. We know they are very far from the people. When they did the appointment, hata watu tunajana na mambo ya CSS. Sababu pia tunajua hata hawa mama wenye wako Mama Mboga hawa, kuna wale wamesoma. But there is nowhere they appointed any. Watu tunajana na mambo ya CSS yote. Tukuja tuko mambo ya Principal Administrative Chief Administrative Secretary, CAS, CAS. Hizi zenye zinakaa kama assistant minister. Hiyo haihitaji maneno mengi. Wewe unafanya chini ya CS. You are like assistant minister. Kuna shida yoyote hapa angeappoint any women mwenye alikuwa anauza pale kwa kibanda yoyote, so that they can be carrying that impression of serikali ya Mama Mboga. No one. Zero. But they are back here to show us how they are close to the women. They want to cheat our mothers, our grandmothers, and our sisters that they are close to them. That is what is coming out. But be aware. Hata ile tu ndogo ya kusema ya kwamba ukwe board member wa parastato fulani. Ruto hajaweka hata mtu ya boda boda yoyote. Hakuna mahali Mama Mboga yuko. Lakini tuliona Pauline Waithera and one boda boda guy seconding his candidature during the time when he was presenting his papers to IEBC. Baada ya hiyo walikuwa kicked out. Pauline Waithera was complaining in the street. Even when Itumbi heard this, they had to come back, threaten her, give her some money, and force her to track her first statement and to start praising William Ruto and defend her. When already they were exposed. Because you know, when this issue came in the media, it was the print. Ilikuwa tu gazeti. The Nation walitoa. After Itumbi went to the ground, then they came out with another narrative. Then they forced the Nation media to now release the video. And they were exposed because she said it. There's no way she could go against it. She said it. People heard it. Lakini hao walikimbia mbio kumpelekea pesa nyingine pale sijui 300,000 and then force her to start speaking a different narrative. They dealt with her. Today they are now coming back. Shida ni kwamba hao watu, huyu mama mwenye Gachagua anapost hapa ako kwa ile group ya beneficiaries of pesa za wazee. He should understand, for them to be close to wazee o mama hawa, they should be remitting pesa kwa wazee. Vile Ruto alikuja akatoa pesa za vijana, kazi mtaani, kazi kwa vijana, in the same way alikuja akatoa pesa za wazee. Hawapati kitu. Kuna wenye walikuwa wanapata 3,000, wengine 6,000. Hey. Saizi, you can't tell us you are close to Mama Mboga. to our women, our grandmothers, when you stopped remittance to help them at least wanunue dawa. Unajua tu ile pesa ilikuwa inasaidia wanunue dawa, wafanye shopping kidogo na wajihisi kweli wanaishi katikati ya jamii. These women have been forgotten in our society and even by this government. Gachagwa should be told off. They should stop abusing and misusing our grandmothers in the society. They must be stopped. There's no way you would use such a woman just because you're taking her advantage due to the poverty to get perception in the society that you are close to these women, when we know very well what your government is doing to them. In fact, this regime is more harmful to our grandfathers and grandmothers. They behave like these people do not have problem. Unajua wakati watoto wengine wanaoa wanasahau wingi their parents. So inakuwa serikali inakuja inasaidia kitu kidogo, ama pia wengine hawana uwezo. Poverty. Na wale walikuwa wamechaguliwa wengi walikuwa wale wenye wako poverty line huko chini kabisa. They don't have anywhere to go. Yeah. Sasa hizi niliona wengine wanalia wakasema kwamba hata sasa watakufa tu sababu hata hawana pesa ya dawa. Hiyo pesa ilikuwa inasaidia kununua madawa ya pressure na mambo mengine. Do these people care? Bila tunaongea hivi, hao mama inafaa wakuwe na free health care. Wakuwe na health card. And they don't charge them in any hospital. Waingie tu kwa hospitali watibiwe bure. Watoto na wazee. Ina haja gani wakuwa wanatozwa pesa ndio wagaramika kutibiwa kwa hospitali? Does it make sense? Uhuru was heading that direction. But now we have people who care the less, and they're coming back to use our same women. The campaign mood is back. They want to start recruiting a group of women around here. Labda watakuwa na kama 100 ama 200. And they will bring that perception that these people are caring for women. Watachukua watu kama 200, watakuwa wanapea some handouts here and there, na watawabadilisha uniform yao. Wao watembeza miaka hii yote 4. Vile Gachagwa walifanya wale wengine. Alafu the end game is all about winning the support of women. These people duped Mboga in this country. Boda was duped. Hustler was duped. Because if you check in their government, there's no arrangement to have space for either Hustler, Mboga or Boda to breathe. They have been strangled completely. The appointment is all about kingpins wa hapa na pale, political appointment. Hakuna nafasi ya Mboga. But they are now coming back.